cell to learn.
So, another ZVP on
I channel this focus in
Catalina.
one of the most compelling games ever created.
I don't think Zerg players like this
but
map very
mastering
much.
it, that's another story.
Yeah, I guess there's just like a lot of, what do you call it, cliffs, kind of get in the way, especially against Protoss. I'll let you do the name announcing.
Alright. So spawning in on the left side in the 9 o'clock position, we have the Zerg player on a 2-kill streak. It is DiracDeltafn. Repping the physics. And spawning in the top right position, 1 o'clock, it is the purple Protoss from Secluded Gaming. It is Rhizer.
Looks like Dirac scouted in the correct direction first.
And it's very nice. Won that coin flip. So I really like how safe Dirac is in all of his ZVPs. He always goes for the 15 pull. Never tries to be greedy with the hatch first, which I really like. Takes a lot of confidence. No, you don't have to take risks.
Yeah, I think Protoss have just gotten really good at punishing it well.
Yeah, a lot of the maps, I feel like this one too, are very good for cannon rushes, because if you hide a pylon like back here, the odds of the Zerg scouting that are not too high. Especially if they send their second overlord across the map instead of keeping it at home. I also really like this map for Fast Forge Expand just because of how narrow the natural ramp is. So cannon rushes are even more common for that reason.
Sorry, my daughter's not going to sleep. I have to go AFK. Camera's on you.
Okay. Direct scouts the Nexus timing. That Nexus timing means that there are no units out, including a mothership core. So he knows he's incredibly safe right now. But these, yeah, looks like this drone's coming to take a third. Which Rhizer was trying to prevent, but just didn't. Link's actually blocking the hatch longer than the probe did. So Protoss is getting enough gas here to maybe go for some early tech, or some, maybe like a sentry, be safer. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a sentry. He did scout no gas, so the sentry is just being, I think, overly safe here. But the mothership core is gonna deny scouting. We'll see the forge going down, but nothing too important. We have a robo coming down. So this robo timing is definitely viable for some sort of immortal push, like the Naniwa Immortal Zealot War Person push. Seen that a lot. Maybe not so much recently, but was very popular for a long time. Or the classic parting Soul Train push. See if he elects to do something along those lines, or if it's just a robo to be safe and take a third. But it is very early. So, Dirac again neglecting speed. Just gonna go for the quick Roach Warren. And this Immortal is being chrono boosted, so it definitely looks like there is gonna be some sort of robo push, but this Overlord here, just money, getting the scout off on the robo.
Yep, definitely scouts it.
I believe he saw the chrono too, which is just exactly what you need to see here. Warp gate is done. Only 2 gateways though. And 1 Immortal and a few sentries. Chrono got another Immortal. So this is just a really strange build, because with the Naniwa Immortal push, you don't get this many sentries. And with the parting push, you just wait a lot longer to get to add on gateways. Or I mean, you add on gateways a lot earlier.
Is this the 3rd Immortal that's coming out? Or is this,
Yeah,
it's the third Immortal.
Third Immortal.
And here come
So
the gates, so it's probably like a 10-minute timing, 10-11 minute timing.
Yeah, he could. This looks like kind of like Parting's build, but just a little late. The gateways should have been earlier. Yeah, more sentries coming. It's definitely Immortal Sentry.
After this round of drones, the Zerg player should be building units. He knows what's coming. He doesn't really have a good scout though. He's sending out a bunch of roaches.
Yeah, though, like you can beat this with roaches if you get a flank off and your macro is better. And I mean, if you look at the supplies right now, it's pretty. There are roaches though.
Yeah, a handful of sentries and immortals though. They destroy roaches.
So it looks like he's going to want to try to counterattack with these roaches, which is not a bad idea, but he's still droning.
I think you called it right. He's just going to try and keep them back as long as possible.
Okay, no roach dude. These roaches just get obliterated.
Yeah, that was just bad timing. He's getting some good sentries. Almost a third.
Almost gets a third.
I mean, that's making the best of that situation.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at the worker count right now, this is ridiculous. It's 68 drones to 38 probes. Like, he's just been crazy, and it looks like he's gonna get away with this greed because... No, I don't know. The units are coming across the map, and he doesn't have a lot. Could be bad. 9 more roaches about to pop, but with the sentries here...
And that forward pylon with the warp prism, I mean, he's gonna have so many reinforcements.
The Hydrogen is almost done, so like, just the Hydrogen being done and they're done.
Yeah, but all these units are gonna be dead before you can reinforce them. I mean, he's just not gonna have anything. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be GG. I've faced this situation many times as a Zerg playing Protoss.
Yeah.
Just, like, you always hope you can hold on hope, and then you see that next round of warp ends, and you get the all these zealots, and you start getting people sentries and stuff, and immortals.
Drones are coming off the line and the natural has gone down. So I mean, I feel like that's damage enough right there. Just goes home. But
I'm
get
not
out.
for a
Looks like he's
recall, it
gonna
doesn't look like.
go for the third. No, yeah, he used 2 time warps. So the units are coming out, but they're all separated. So he's just playing into what this army wants to do and take pieces of the army at once.
Yeah, he needs to pull everything right now if he wants to try and stay alive.
Drones are dying. A lot of
He's actually doing pretty good.
These force
There's a ton
fields.
behind this. I mean, 25 drones left right now. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely
The army
big.
does get cleaned up, and like this is pretty all in from the Protoss. I'd say they're like, if you look at the supplies, Protoss doesn't have much at home. So I mean, taking a third base is going to be impossible. He's going into a second robotics here, or I don't know. I feel like he has 3 immortals to get up. I feel like he should start his Colossus tech, because that is what he needs to have any chance of taking a third.
Yeah, but this is gonna be so hard to break for the Zerg player.
But he doesn't need to break it. Just expand and contain him because there's no. Yeah, attacking him with these cannons probably isn't the best idea, but he might. It feels like he can break them. And he was taking so much damage. He's like killed a few pylons and a few zealots, but I don't think that was worth it. 30 Zerglings in production. There's a little sentry energy. There's enough for one force field, which I think he's trying to bait out now. But not fighting. Or prism coming out across the map. Dirac just now retaking its natural. Trying to bust up the front again.
He needs to get on top of those immortals as soon as possible. Well, it's too late now, but...
Yeah.
And the worker counts in the Zerg's favor again. But these zealots are going to come through. Actually, I shouldn't do too much. He's going to have his army back in time to stop this.
Yeah, the wings just annoy him for a little bit until the army gets back on creep. Actually targeting down the extractor. Interesting choice.
He actually has 4 mortals out now. He's got 3 probes just kind of sitting there. 4 probes. And now he brings them all back.
4 immortals coming across the map with just a handful of zealots and 1 sentry.
Yeah,
So
the Zerg player doesn't know it's coming at all, though.
Some 4 Hydras on the way. Needs a few more to hold this convincingly.
Only 1 sentry, which... Okay, there's the other ones.
Oh, okay. A lot of sentries. So round 2 of this attack coming.
I hope the Group Spines finishes up. Oh, he just built around the drones, too. He's
that
going
Creep
to punch
Tumor
himself in the
scouts
face.
the army. He's spreading himself out though really well, which is going to be nice against all of these force fields. Comes in, Concave, Guardian Shield. Drones are being pulled a little bit. Hydras just kind of do a lot of damage. I feel like he should have sniped the Warp Prism there. That's what was warping in. But still a nice hold.
He gets it now.
Yeah, but the Warp Prism's gone. There's no proxy pylon close by. I mean, this army's just kind of stuck here.
Held really well. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna... I feel like he's pretty far ahead now. Probably even push with this and maybe in the game. It's just like nothing for the Protoss player.
Yeah, the Robo-Bait just going down now, but it's not... He's almost mined out of his main and really has no... Well, not almost. He's got probably like 1,000 more minerals left here. But... He actually has to kill a pylon to get back into his base. Oh man.
Warp Prism coming across the map again. Zerg's scouting, just see if there's another base somewhere, because he
There's just
not third up.
Yeah, there's 3 zealots just chilling down there. Warping some zealots.
A late reaction to that, but
At least, like, this many zealots. It's gonna be close, you might get the hatch.
I think it'll be alright.
Yeah. forgot they have no upgrades. Oh no, they do have +1.
+4. Fourth hatchery coming down. Third player. Attacking up, got the infestation pit. 56 drones. He was probably worried be another attack or something.
We have the mantra of the Protoss. One behind Dark Shrine.
And his main's like mined out. There's...
Yeah, he's got about 250 minerals left.
The Zerg players just want to probably max out.
Yeah, he's gonna oversaturate his natural, and that'll be mined out quickly too. He really needs a third base, and it looks like he's trying to take it here. But the problem is, like, he's just not. His income is just so abysmal that 400 minerals is a huge investment right now. Pathogen glands on the way. Some infestors would be cool.
Fifth base.
Game paused.
And we got a pause coming out from Rhizer.
So the Colossus count is getting kind of scary. I think he has 2 out now with 2 more on the way, or he has 3 out with 2 more on the way, I think. There's no Spire for Dirac, and he's getting infestors. So with a good engagement, Rhizer does have the potential to do a lot of damage, but he is incredibly all in here. Just almost completely lined out.
Yeah, one thing to note is the Zerg's banking like 2k gas, and he has like no upgrades on his units.
Yeah, I think that was the motivation behind the infestors.
Yeah.
Game resumed.
Well, that's just gonna make those Colossus just even more powerful when they get into that fight.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a 6 Colossus push, and
That's gonna rip right through those Hydras,
yeah.
especially those Lings.
And he's just droning. I don't know why he's just droning so hard when he knows the Zergs or the Protoss is only on 2 base. And he's just expanding like crazy. Yeah. Pathogen glands is done. There are no infestors were made though. I feel like one of the famous Muta switches would be a better investment, better use of his gas. So he's warped in a few DTs and made Archons with his main army.
Supply is way too close for Zerg player. I mean, this army supply has got to be pretty big from the Protoss. With 6 Colossus, I mean, they're just gonna rip through.
Well, Dirac is up 30 supply, and 20 of that is drones. Looks like a fight coming here. Yeah, better just kind of fall apart. A few more roaches coming in to die.
Well, it does look like the Colossus are pretty much, well, they got Immortals and 1 Archon. 2 Zealots. And here come the Swarm Host. From behind,
Great.
go Swarm Host.
Yeah, the infestors are out. I don't know what he wants to do with them. Like, he can fungal, but he just doesn't have any... Can't really make use of the fungals. Like, the damage alone from the fungals won't be enough.
He's probably gonna have to sack at least 1 base.
And he can, if he saves the drones. There's no observer with this army though. So, Swarm Host, no. One of the Swarm Hosts gets picked off. A nice save there. He picked up one of the Archons that was being targeted by the Locusts.
2 Infestors go down.
Oh no, he unfurled the Swarm Host.
He doesn't realize there's no... Oh, there is Observer. Yeah, they would have died anyways.
Yeah, it's kind of a rough spot for Dirac.
Yeah, I felt like after that second attack with those 4 Immortals, if he would have just pushed across the map then, I think he probably would have won the game. But he didn't really move into any other tech options.
And I think if he would have went for Spire tech, he would have been fine here.
Yeah, even...
Mutas or Corruptors.
Or even Vipers. I mean, taking up the Hive and getting Vipers for the pulls. I mean, he knew that, or he should have known that there were 2, what's it called? Botics bays?
Yeah. He does have 13 Tormos out though, and he's making more. So, but it looks like they're getting cornered.
I mean, if he can, I mean, he's only mining from that bottom base now, but if he can save his Hive and a couple of his tech buildings.
Something to note though, is the Chronos is only long distance fighting. Like,
yeah. That's what I'm saying, is like, if he can stay alive, I think he will be in an okay position.
that observer, oh he has 2 observers, one of them has like 5 alpha. If only he had like mental attacks, he could pick up these Tormos and take them to the other base, or take them away from ours.
He's just got 2 minutes left. 3 dark archons. Or template coming in. Dark archons. 3 wars. Score is now 2-3. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, I'm back. Didn't miss the game, did I?
Nope.
Very bad macro. Do you believe in a thing called Roach?
I'm gonna thank you, Rekka, for giving me that link to the Roddy soundboard.
Oh, no way.
Oh, yes way.
Those are some sick force fields. He might be able to do it. Oh. Time for some beer? I don't know, man. Wow, sick engagement. How on earth did he win that fight?
Alright, I'll put a video on for you guys. I'll sit here waiting. You'll probably seen this one before though.
People always want to know why I do this. You could call it a passion, but that only scratches the surface. I've always had the drive to compete, to improve, to excel, to learn. I channel this focus into StarCraft 2, one of the most compelling games ever created. It's easy to learn, but mastering it, that's another story. I've played over 20,000 games, and I'm not there. Not yet. There's always something new to learn. A new tactic to counter the old. A new way to win. A new way to lose. When people find out just how seriously I take this game, they don't quite understand. To them, it's just a video game. Just pixels dancing on a screen. But what I see is a blank canvas with every new game. It's a chance to pour in my own creativity, my own speed, strategy, and determination. And that's a beautiful thing. That's what StarCraft is. That's why I play.
Spawning on Lost Temple. Man, the map's so imba for Terran. Alright, GLHF, let's go. I love my Protoss, I really do. But those Marauders turn Toss to goo. I switch to Zerg, yeah, I switch so fast. And I will never, ever, ever be outmassed. Are you a newbie? Squirrel quit playing. Try Mess Reaper, go transition. If you're diamond, you're the worst I've ever seen. Just try to move out with your mass marines, and I'll be like Banelings, 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 oh, like Banelings, 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 whoa, like Banelings, 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 my cool, but you won't GG. You need to leave the game, you need to be less lame. You're base in pieces, 0 SCVs. My links will own you, yeah, I got them on a hotkey. You're going down, 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 down. And I just can't believe no more Marines are around for my Banelings, Banelings, Banelings. Oh, like Banelings, Banelings, Banelings. Whoa, Banelings, Banelings, Banelings. Oh, like a deadly Greenland mine, mine. Banelings, Banelings, Banelings. Oh, like Banelings, Banelings, Banelings. Whoa, Banelings, Banelings, Banelings. Oh, like a deadly Greenland mine, mine. Husky, you think you pulled me? Say I should GG? Noob, I'll tell ya what, the only thing OP is me. I lift my buildings up and take them to the island. Do a Destiny Cloud Fist build, 30 minutes in the game, you don't know where I went. Do you even scout? Boy, you don't know what's up. Get my Marauders and my dropships, take them to a base, and now I'll blow you up. You got no workers now, you got no buildings now. This is kind of embarrassing. Ain't even got no feelings.
Alright guys, gotta put that on pause. Sorry. And into the game we go. Would you like to do the introductions, Kaboosh?
Sure. Oh, right. So spawning in the top left, we have the purple Protoss from Secluded Gaming. It is Rhizer. And in the bottom left, we have the green Protoss from Rival Gaming. It is Pure.
Protoss versus Protoss. Should be fun.
Yeah, PvP is a weird matchup.
I'm not too up on the meta for PvP, so be interesting to see what they do.
So Pure here went with an 11 gate, which is very non-standard. His gateway is about 15 seconds, 13 seconds earlier than Rhizer's. And he's going for a really quick gas. So this definitely means you want to do some sort of early pressure. I think it's hilarious that he's scouting around his base as 2 minutes into the game on like the biggest map in the pool. He's being super safe. If Rhizer had the balls to send a probe that early and try to hide in the base that he didn't scout, that would be hilarious. So, the gas for Pure, the gas income is just a lot higher. He took his gases earlier and he has 3 in each, as opposed to Rhizer, which has 2 in each. So any sort of like gas unit aggression, Pure's gonna have an edge. But because Pure got his gateways earlier, he's a little behind in probes. So it's 19 probes to 17 in favor of Rhizer. So, and a really early Stargate here from Pure. That's not usually how he plays, but very cool to see what he wants to do with it. Almost positive it'll be an Oracle. Rhizer did scout it. I'm not sure if he clicked on it, but he did see the building. And he goes for a Twilight Council, so I'm pretty sure he did see it. So, I'm gonna try and counter with Blink. He just goes for a Phoenix, no Oracle. Very cool.
Bomber core out. Other one should be finishing for Rhizer right now.
So Phoenix are pretty bad against Stalkers, especially with Blink. So I'm curious to see like what Rhizer wants to, or what Pure wants to do, because he should scout. Yeah, he actually doesn't even know where Rhizer's base is, so he's scouting cross map first, and he'll know he's top left after he sees no base there. He's gonna run into like 2 stalkers and a mothership core, and photon overcharge probably.
There's a proxy pylon down there with a Dark Shrine.
He's going for Blink and Dark Shrine off one base? That's crazy.
Look at this guy. It's all sorts of crazy.
Super crazy. Missed the Twilight Council, he's seeking now. He's gonna try and get the mothership core. Should be able to, but he does still support on overcharge, which is nice. He gets out without losing a Phoenix. The robotics is down. I don't know if it's going to finish in time for him to get an observer out without taking any damage. He does have the ability to make an oracle, but there's really no reason for him to ever scout down there.
I thought for a second he would, but
If he did, that would be crazy, and I'd probably accuse him of map hacks.
yeah, if he went straight there.
He might have noticed that there are not as many stalkers as there should be, in which case might prompt him to chrono out an observer. I think he should chrono one out anyways. He's keeping the stalkers at home nicely. With the Phoenix.
Got an Immortal coming. And I'm just gonna follow this probe. Some Phoenix harass.
The mothership core did get sniped. He hasn't made a single Dark Tempo yet. I don't know why. The Immortal is going to be key here versus these stalkers. And there's the DT coming now. All the way down here. I don't know why he didn't use the proxy collar, but... Alright,
You want to
so
make sure
this
you got a
is...
workout.
Yeah. So he needs to notice that force field. He missed it. So this is pretty much could potentially be game ending here. Because he has no detection. He needs to like start north ASAP for an observer. Yeah. He's cornering an observer now. And he's
Oh,
going
that force field for the second one was bad. Got right through.
Observer will be out soon. No, no, put another touch. Oh man, okay.
Server is out now. Both of them.
Pure does have the supply lead and the better army. He's behind by 5 probes economically. And Rhizer's natural is quicker. So he'll still have the Phoenix though, which is pretty key here. He'll scout that, get 2 probe kills.
Looks like a Robo Bay product facility. Going down.
If he catches, oh man, Blink. He could have caught those stalkers with 1 kill and then nice example. The observer should have saw the DT try to run away. Yep.
The DT didn't dive as fast as I was thinking he would.
DTs are a good unit.
It looks like he's getting a couple probe kills up top. That's
Yeah,
pretty nice.
he's making really nice use of this Phoenix despite being build over countered. But the thing is Rhizer's Nexus is just a lot quicker. So he's evening up the probe count, but once that Nexus finishes, like Rhizer's probe count is just gonna go a lot, like, expand a lot quicker because he has double production.
built a zealot in the middle of the map and sent him all the way back to his base. Oh no, to the watchtower. Just blind.
Here is being like really annoying with these Phoenix. He saved 2 of them with 10 HP.
Luckily that shield regen's just OP, so that's another reason
And
to hate Protoss.
they're actually going in on even econs and like with both naturals done. This game normalized pretty like convincingly. I don't think either player has an edge right now. I like Pierre's tech better, but I think Rhizer's army is scary right now. He got a few more pro kills here with these Phoenix. Gets 2, it's all the energy he has. Gets out of there. That would be cool if he could have picked up that spin shoot. Got a nice pickoff.
The map control is nice. Purple has no clue what's going on or else on the map.
He's building a Templar Archives, so he wants to go for some sort of Archon-based composition. Like the Charge Out Archon Zealot is pretty standard right now in PvP. And it looks like Pierre's going to go for the same composition. Rhizer will have the tech for it a little bit earlier. But Pierre's pulling ahead economically by quite a bit. He was down a few probes, and now he's up 4.
Did you see that? Yep, he scouted the Dark Shrine. Knows where it's at now. Void Ray's coming in. Okay.
Void Rays are very good against the Charge Lot Immortal base composition. Like once the Archon count gets high, they become less valuable. But adding Void Rays means he's going to want to be aggressive soon. Pierre's upgrade is +1 in before Rhizers, but for a boost that shouldn't matter too much. And Pierre's going for 3rd base here, so he's gonna be on the defensive versus this Mortal Archon attack coming in.
I think he'll be able to hold it. I guess we'll see. He's just bringing his Blink Stalkers.
Yeah, I don't know why he's only committing with his Blink Stalkers. All his Immortals and Archons are at home, so he should definitely be able to hold it. I mean, he sees it with this Observer. This one Void Ray is trying to kill the Dark Shrine, and he's sending his Stalkers over to kill it, and I think he's going to save the Dark Shrine, which is kind of crazy. He does have the Prismatic Alignment, which he doesn't use.
Oh, he saves the Void Ray.
So, with this 3rd base finishing for Pierre, his economy is just going to continue to skyrocket ahead of Rhizer's. Rhizer is adding on more gateways. He's up to... Okay, he's up to 6 gateways, adding on another one. I feel like he should add on more than one. But I don't know. He's gonna have a lot of Immortals and a lot of Archons.
Yeah, that's a lot of immortals. 7 immortals for Rhizer.
Yeah, 7 to 5. Like, Rhizer is most likely gonna have the superior army for a little bit. He decides to attack, but Pure will have defender's advantage, which isn't so strong in PvP, but he'll have enough on tabletop at the ramp, which will help a lot.
+2 looks to be almost exactly even. Started the same time.
Yeah. Chrono for Rhizer, so his will probably finish a little earlier. Pure is adding on a second robotics and a robo bay, so he's going to try to go into Colossus behind this, which I think is alright. He's going to be vulnerable for a little bit, I think, until he gets a few Colossus out. And Rhizer is moving across the map. The armor supplies are dead even right now. 106 to 106.
Yeah, we'll have to see who gets the better engagement. Although that many immortals just looks scary to me.
It's the Archons who kill whoever loses all their zealots first usually loses, because without the zealots the immortals just destroy everything.
That's true. I'm probably just used to playing with roaches against immortals and watching all my roaches just be blasted into oblivion.
Pure starts +3 immediately, then say Rhizer's just gonna elect to put all their cast on the unit. A double time warp coming down. Not really taking as much advantage of as we could, but a really sloppy positioning here from Pure. Feel the Archons can't fight, but this boss is in the back. It would take the Immortal try to target it. And all the zealots are down to Rhizer, so that means zealots of Pure are doing crazy damage.
This is going heavily in Pure's favor.
Yeah.
And that's GG.
Called. I really like PvP. Like, out of all the matchups that have changed from Wings of Liberty to HOTS, I think PvP was probably the biggest improvement. Because the more microable army, instead of just Colossus versus Colossus, is a lot more fun to watch, I think.
I'd agree. 3-3 is the score.
We're gonna go into our ace match here.
It is a best of 7.
It is a best of 7. I'm actually gonna go eat dinner. I have Sean's gonna come in and cast last game with you.
Cool, cool.
Drop it.
That was annoying. I don't know how that started out of the middle of nowhere.